Metal Gear X. The Extra Chromosome. One day in the rainy socialist island of London Stan, RaidenSnake woke up from his 18-hour-long nap, a luxury afforded by his ghetto capitalism of the British welfare system, because only in an Anglo-anus stain of a country like England could autism and a severe addiction to anime porn be considered a disability. He decided to first visit London's local designated shitting street before he would spend the whole day performing the rules of nature upon his one-eyed Senator Armstrong while fantasizing about underage pregnant Japanese girls. His pasty hands reached for the doorknob and pulled his front door open. He instinctively hissed at the natural light that enveloped his body. When his one good eye got adjusted to the light, he was surprised to see his best friend the Teutonic Plague standing on his doorstep. Teutonic Plague's Dora the Explorer sweatpants, which were heavily stained with layers of his own man-ham gravy, adorned his ankles. His hand was shoved up his poop chute, frantically searching the depths of his abused autistic anus for something to eat for breakfast. RaidenSnake's doughy dopey downy face lit up with pure happiness, revealing his atrocious British teeth, which looked like mouldy corn kernels sticking out of 3-day-old haggis that was left out in the sun for too long, and smelled just as bad. The two friends celebrated their get-together by playing their favorite game, which was called Kick the Autist, and began furiously kicking each other in the balls for what seemed like an hour. Suddenly Teutonic slipped on the clutter on the floor, which included calcified cum-stained tissues, Lego bricks, Five Guys burger wrappers, and a half-eaten aborted fetus the prostitute RaidenSnake regularly hired gave to him as a Christmas offering, which was probably his own son. As he fell to the floor, Teutonic reflexively shit himself, and a nigger-colored Nugent nugget shot out of his ass faster than the falling value of the British pound after Brexit and landed right in RaidenSnake's mouth. However, this actually aroused RaidenSnake because he was a brown-nosing shit-eater, and his mentally retarded Metal Gear meat wand started rising in his outer heaven. He started furiously French-kissing Teutonic Plague, their tongues moving the slimy turd back and forth in their mouths in a contest to see who would swallow it first, their hands exploring the confines of each other's bodies. Teutonic began playing RaidenSnake's Revolver Ocelot like a damn fiddle. RaidenSnake shoved a pile of his beloved Undertale finger paintings to the side as he laid Teutonic's supple boy pussy on his piss-soaked carpet. The carpet responded with a wet squishing sound, followed by releasing the urine that was long since sponged up, forming a pool of yellow mellow jello around Teutonic, who began using his arms and legs to make piss angels. The liquid was spread around his ham hole, providing the perfect lubrication for RaidenSnake's rough rectal revengeance. RaidenSnake, a natural loser in everything he does, ended up with the turd from earlier and spit it out onto his poop plunger, and then began spreading the shit all over it, just like Kojima did when he made Metal Gear 5. RaidenSnake's one eye slipped into Teutonic Plague's brown eye more easily than a Syrian refugee going through the British immigration system. Teutonic once again shat himself in euphoria as he felt Raiden's plum-shaped plunger pounding his pudding hole, and ended up prematurely shooting his special education Skittles so hard that they flew right into his mouth, which he swallowed greedily like the 5-time cum-guzzling champion that he was. Suddenly the door was blown down like the World Trade Center towers, and 5 jolly Somali refugees entered the room. Their long dark schlongs were exposed and waving around like rainbow flags at Britain's bi-weekly Pride parades. RaidenSnake then chuckled and realized that he forgot that today he was scheduled for his monthly government mandatory cultural enrichment, and prepared tea and biscuits for his guests like the good little cock that he was, before the refugees spent the whole night defiling him and Teutonic Plague, turning them both into their personal Rotherham. They fucked them in their boy pussy bowel beaches. They fucked them in their lard-licking landing grounds. They came all over the greasy fields and streets of pimples that adorned their faces. They pumped foreigner fornication fluid deep inside the recesses of their Hershey hills, and both autists were more than happy to surrender. God bless the Queen, said a satisfied RaidenSnake, before he passed out from internal, anal hemorrhaging. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story more than RaidenSnake enjoys the taste of ghost saneness.